Welcome back to Ride 360, family. I hope you're all doing amazing today because what we're about to talk about is pure motorcycle magic. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Yamaha R7, a machine that perfectly blends everyday usability with serious sport bike attitude. If you love bikes that look aggressive, feel smooth, and make you smile every single time you twist the throttle, then stay with me because this one is special. The moment you look at the 2026 Yamaha R7, you can tell Yamaha has stayed true to its R-Series DNA. This bike doesn't try to be something it's not. It proudly carries that sharp, race-inspired look that makes you feel like you're riding a baby superbike. The front end is sleek and focused, with that signature R-style face that looks like it's staring straight through traffic. The LED headlight setup is compact and modern, giving the bike a premium feel, especially at night when it really comes alive. The fairing design is clean, aerodynamic, and aggressive without being overdone, which means it looks just as good parked as it does flying down the road. As you move along the body, the fuel tank feels perfectly shaped to hug with your knees. Yamaha clearly thought about rider connection here. It's not just about looks, it's about how the bike feels when you're riding hard or just cruising. The side panels flow smoothly toward the tail, creating a sporty silhouette that screams performance. In that tail section, sharp, minimal, and straight out of Yamaha's racing playbook, it gives the R7 a lightweight, fast look, even when it's standing still. Now let's talk about the heart of the 2026 Yamaha R7, because this is where the bike truly shines. Yamaha continues with the proven 689cc CP2 parallel twin engine, and honestly, that's a great decision. This engine is known for its strong mid-range torque, smooth power delivery, and reliability. When you start the bike, the sound is deep and confident, not too loud but full of character. It's the kind of sound that makes you want to rev it just a little more at every stoplight. Out on the road, the R7 feels alive. The throttle response is smooth and predictable, which makes it perfect for both new sport riders and experienced ones. You don't have to constantly keep the engine screaming at high RPMs to enjoy it. The power is right there when you need it, whether you're overtaking traffic, accelerating out of a corner, or just enjoying a spirited ride on an open road. Yamaha has tuned this engine to be fun, not intimidating, and that's exactly what makes the R7 so lovable. The gearbox is slick and precise, as you'd expect from Yamaha. Shifts feel clean, and the clutch is light enough for city riding without sacrificing control during aggressive riding. Whether you're riding in traffic or pushing the bike on twisty roads, the R7 feels easy to manage. It's the kind of bike that builds your confidence with every kilometer. One of the most impressive things about the 2026 Yamaha R7 is its chassis and handling. Yamaha has given this bike a strong, lightweight frame that feels incredibly stable. When you lean into corners, the bike feels planted and predictable. It doesn't fight you, and it doesn't feel nervous. Instead, it flows smoothly from one turn to the next, making every ride feel like a rhythm you don't want to end. The suspension setup is sporty but not uncomfortable. Yamaha has found a great balance here. On smooth roads, the R7 feels tight and responsive, giving you excellent feedback from the front end. On rougher roads, it still manages to stay composed, absorbing bumps without throwing you off your line. This makes it a great option for daily riding as well as weekend fun. Braking performance on the 2026 R7 is another area where Yamaha delivers confidence. The front brakes have strong bite and excellent feel, allowing you to brake late and hard when needed. The rear brake is well balanced, providing stability without being too aggressive. With modern ABS working quietly in the background, you get that extra layer of safety without ruining the riding experience. It's reassuring, especially for riders who like to push their limits a little. Now let's talk about comfort, because a sport bike doesn't always mean pain. The riding position on the Yamaha R7 is sporty, yes, but it's not extreme. The clip-on handlebars are low enough to give you that race bike feel, but they're not so low that your wrists suffer on longer rides. The seat is firm but supportive, and the footpeg position strikes a good balance between sporty and comfortable. You can ride this bike daily without feeling exhausted, which is a big win in this segment. The digital display on the 2026 Yamaha R7 is clean, modern, and easy to read. It gives you all the information you need at a glance, including speed, RPM, gear position, and more. Yamaha keeps things simple here, focusing on clarity rather than unnecessary complexity. Everything feels intuitive, so you can focus on riding instead of scrolling through menus. What really makes the R7 stand out is its personality. This bike doesn't try to compete with high-horsepower superbikes in a straight line. Instead, it focuses on rider engagement, balance, and fun. It's the kind of bike that encourages you to improve your skills, take better lines, and enjoy every corner. Whether you're a newer rider stepping into the sportbike world or an experienced rider looking for something lighter and more playful, the R7 fits beautifully. In city riding, the 2026 Yamaha R7 feels surprisingly practical. The engine's torque makes stop-and-go traffic easy, and the bike's slim profile helps you move through tight spaces with confidence. It doesn't overheat easily, and the overall refinement makes daily commuting enjoyable rather than stressful. On highways, it feels stable and comfortable, with enough power to cruise confidently at higher speeds. When the road opens up and the curves start, that's where the R7 truly comes alive. You can feel the bike working with you, responding instantly to your inputs. Leaning into corners feels natural, almost effortless. It's the kind of experience that reminds you why you fell in love with motorcycles in the first place. The 2026 Yamaha R7 is not just a motorcycle, it's an invitation. An invitation to ride more, to learn more, and to enjoy every moment on two wheels. Yamaha has created a bike that respects the rider, offering performance without intimidation and style without compromise. It's a machine that feels just as good on a calm evening ride as it does on an adrenaline-filled weekend blast. So if you've been looking for a sport bike that looks aggressive, rides beautifully, and fits into real life, the 2026 Yamaha R7 deserves your attention. It's proof that you don't need crazy horsepower numbers to have an amazing riding experience. Sometimes, the perfect balance is what truly makes a bike unforgettable. That's it for today, Ride 360 family. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Yamaha R7, make sure to show some love, keep riding safe, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Until then, keep the rubber down and the passion alive.